Being an actor, or even being an artist, and I had studied in school behind the camera, was not even in the vernacular of my dreams. I was raised 9 to 5, you go to work, you work your way up a scale.
That's from your old man, right?
Yeah. And that was all I was able to even, like I said, dream about. So the idea of living life and having a career that was in the arts, that was in the storytelling business, that was something that was really fun, was not something that, like I said, I even dreamed of. I was in the right place, right time, right bar. Guy found me and said, "You want to come in and read for a part in a movie I'm here producing called Dazed and Confused?" I said, "Sure." I go read for the part. It's got 3 lines. 3 lines turns into 3 weeks' work. They're paying me $325 a day. People are telling me I'm pretty good at it, and I think I'm getting away with something. And I still do feel like I'm getting away with something.
The actual making of a film, the day-to-day going to work, the construction of a film, has always been my favorite thing. I like making a film much more than I like watching them. I do. And even the ones I'm in. I really love the coming together with a whole bunch of people, having an idea on paper, and everyone's an expert at what they do, and you're off on this journey. You got ideas, but then you just let it go and see what it can become. I love the making. That's when I'm happiest, is when I'm making a film or telling a story, the day to day, and more so than watching them, really. Look, I kind of defined that for myself about 4 years ago. Process, stay in process, head down in process, stay in the bubble. And when it's over, that fulfillment. Notice when I start noticing that fulfillment of it, I just finished. Well, that's enough. That's it. I don't know if I don't know if it's even coming out. I don't know what it's going to turn in. Man, I hope we got it, and I hope the director put something good together. But I don't know. Nothing I can do about that. All I know is this experience that I say, go have the experience, my friend. And if I can love this experience, and at the end of it, I'm like, I may never even hear that film again. May never even know that story again. It may be gone. May find out that all the negatives got fried in the X-ray machine. There is no film, but I've got to be, that's okay. I had an experience. When I got selfish for that experience, when I got that process, enjoying that process, the day-to-day architecture of making a movie and creating a world, that's when I've been the happiest. And more results have come that way in an odd way, you know? But I just when I started really approaching them as, this is a finite thing and this is just that experience. Other than that, I'm not producing this thing. I'm not the one editing it. I don't know what it's going to be. That's it. And then all of a sudden they come out and you go, oh, I think we got a good one. So I had a film that I was cast for, and I was playing this on-the-border Mexican drug lord. And I told myself, I said, I'm not going to look at the sides. I'm not even going to read the script. It's an on-the-border Mexican drug lord. I hear the synopsis. If I know my man, then I'll show up and just, obviously, I'll read it right before I go on. And if I know my man, that'll be like, well, that's exactly what he'd say. Foolish. I go to set that morning. All right, all I got to do is have a glance at it, and it'll be like, yep, I know how to do it. Well, I look at it right before we're about to say action, and it was a 1.5-page monologue in Spanish. Oh, and I remember I felt this drip of sweat come up on the back of my head and go down, and I for whatever reason, I looked over and I said, can you give me about 12 minutes? Why I said 12 minutes, I don't know. I figured it was like not long enough to be inconsiderate, but long enough to maybe get a little bit of that stuff. Anyway, I think I was horrible in it. I stammered through some Spanish and tried to make a line. So then I was like, okay, that's not the way to go. There's a blend here of having to do your due diligence, do your studying, but then being able to go there on the day and relax and throw it all away.